Welcome to yoga. Today is Tuesday, it is April 5th, and for the next 45 minutes we are going to spend time breathing, connecting movement with breath, and just setting our tone for the day. So ridding ourselves of any anxiety and stress, kind of creating a nice clean slate. We'll start by some relaxation down on our mat, so let's go ahead and lie down. Let your arms be restful at your sides, palms open, face to the sky. Close your eyes and start to breathe deeply in through your nose, expanding belly, back, and rib cage on the inhale. Exhale out through the nose. Feel that same area of your body contract and empty. We're breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Become aware of your face, and I want you to think about relaxing your forehead. Relaxing your eye sockets. Relaxing your cheeks. Releasing that jaw. Breathing away any tightness that you're holding in your neck. And then we're going to breathe from our shoulders all the way out through our fingertips. And then shift awareness to your legs, and let's breathe from our hips all the way out through our toes. Guiding our breath into the spine. I want you to breathe from the top of your head all the way down through the tailbone. Feeling your breath weave its way in between each segment of your spine. Just letting your body melt into your mat. Roll your head to the right. Come back to neutral and roll to your left. And then return to that neutral place. Inhale, float the arms skyward. Exhale, let them extend behind you, and once they're down, push out through your heels, stretch out through your fingertips. And then feel your body go soft. Let's inhale the arms back up, and exhale, return them to your sides. Once there, pull that knee in close to your body again. Give it a nice close hug. And then flex and point that foot. And let's roll our ankle around, lead with your big toe. And then we'll reverse. And then we can just rest our foot. Switch out the legs, bring the other knee in. Start with that close hug. Flexing and pointing. Rolling the ankle around, and reverse. And then we just let the foot rest. And we bring both knees in. Give yourself that nice tight hug. Pressing your spine against the mat. Rock gently side to side, massaging your spine. Come back to neutral and then circle both knees round and round. And then let's reverse. And then we'll hug the knees in nice and close. Tighten the belly, press through the back of your ribs. Round the spine, nose comes close to knees. No tension in the neck or the shoulders. Roll back down. Again, tighten the belly, rounding up nose to knees. And roll back down. Again, tighten the belly, round up nose to knees. And then while we're there, let's extend the left leg out onto the mat. And then roll back down. And we'll set the right foot on the mat while the knee is still bent. Let your arms open wide. Shift your hips a little to the right. And then just use that left hand to guide your right knee across the body. Taking it only as far as it will go without lifting that right shoulder. It's just a beginning stretch, so don't overdo it. And then come back up. You can rest that foot down. And we'll bring both knees back into the chest. Tighten the belly, come back up into your C shape. We'll keep the left knee in this time. Extend the right leg down onto the mat. Let the upper body release. Set the foot down. Open the arms wide. Shift your hips a tiny bit to the left while you tuck left toe behind right knee. And then use that right hand to guide that leg across the body. Come back to that neutral center. Place the foot down. Rebend the right knee. Let your arms come in close to your body. Toes in, heels out. Feet about hips distance, and then start to peel off the mat. And I want you to just lift and stay there. I want to make sure that we're feeling this in the gluteals and the hamstrings. We don't want to be feeling it in the quads or the knees. We also don't want to be feeling any weight in our neck. Cross the hips a little higher. And then one vertebra at a time, melt down. Once we feel that we've fully imprinted into the mat, pull the knees back in for one more nice tight hug. A few more little rocks side to side. And then stay center. And on the exhale, we're going to tighten that belly and roll ourselves upright. And then once we've made it upright, let's come into our easy cross-legged position. Palms open, face to the sky, shoulders falling away from the ears. Allow your chin to drop to your chest and breathe into the back of your neck. Tip your left ear to your left shoulder. Drop the chin and we'll tip right. Drop the chin and tip left. Drop the chin and tip right. Drop the chin and tip left. Dropping the chin, we tip right. And then just let your chin rest on your chest. Bring the head back to neutral. Place your hands together at heart center. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, return to your heart. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale to your heart. Inhale, touch the sky. And exhale to the heart. Now let's inhale, open the arms and the heart. Exhale, round the spine back so the hands meet. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Once more, inhale, open. And exhale, round. Let your fingertips float down and just let your body round a little further forward. And then slowly start to unfold. Coming back up, one vertebra at a time. Return to that tall seated position and breathe. Let's take one more inhale. Exhale, feel the body soften a bit, and let's transition onto hands and knees. So once we've made our way onto hands and knees, we've got shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, tops of the feet on the mat. Fingers wide spread. Turn your hands in slightly, so if they were to come closer together and meet, there would be a triangle between them. Press down through second, third, and fourth knuckles on each hand. These are foundational hands, so whenever we're bearing weight into our hands, this is our position. Begin to sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. Exhale, scoop in and round for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And then make your way back to your neutral spine. Extend the right leg behind you and push out through the heel of your right foot. Extend the left arm forward and turn your palm to the sky. Do a little point and flex with your foot. And then just continue to press out through the heel and release back to all fours. Switch sides, extend out through that left heel. Reach the right arm forward and turn your palm to the sky. And then do that flex and point with your foot. And then just press out through the heel and return to all fours. From there, let's touch our big toes, separate our knees, and push back with your tailbone. Let your chest drop through your knees, forehead to the mat. Stretching all the way out through those fingertips, palms towards the sky. Feel that increase in the stretch going down the sides of your body. Flip your palms back over, foundational hands. We scoop the belly in, rounding back up for cat. Sinking our navel, lifting our tailbone, lifting our head, opening our heart, cow. And then return to neutral. From there, let's go ahead and extend through the heel of our right foot once again. Reaching that left arm forward, palm towards the sky. Now set the right toes down and then set the left hand down. And let's step our left foot back, forming a good solid plank. Belly button holding tight, buttock stays relaxed. Press towards your heels so you feel that stretch in the bottoms of your feet. And then pull right back up onto the balls of your feet. Let's modify to the knees. And now as we exhale, we're going to lower and open the elbows wider and wider, chest down, then hips. Tuck elbows in, lengthen spine, press through hip bones and tops of the feet, rising into cobra. Exhale again, let's go down. Elbows tuck in, inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And then push all the way back into extended child's pose. Palms opening to the sky. Flip the palms back down, foundational hands, scooping the belly and round back up for your cat. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. And then return to neutral spine. Now let's extend through the heel of our left foot, adding the right arm forward, palm towards the sky. Set your toes down, set the hand down, and then step that right foot back, returning to that good solid plank. Once again, push back towards your heels. And then pull back onto the balls of your feet. Modify to your knees. Exhale, lowering elbows wide, chest down, hips down, elbows tuck in. Lengthen first, rise into cobra. From there, we're going to tuck the toes and push ourselves up into downward facing dog. Let your head drop through the arms. Feel your ribs pulling closer to your thighs. Let's nod our head yes. And then let your head shake no. And then from there, walk your dog a few times. Lift and lower each heel individually. Raise up both heels together. And then let them push down. Now inhale yourself into your plank. Modify if you'd like, or exhale, lowering in one piece. Elbows wide, chest down, hips down, elbows tuck in. Inhale, rise cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Again, inhale to plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lengthen, rise cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. From there, let's take a step forward with our right foot. We want our knee positioned over our ankle. We want our eyes looking out. We want to feel a stretch originating from the heel of that left foot going right out through the top of your head. Now let the knee sink down. Press through the top of that foot. Begin to lift upper body. Extend towards the sky. Crescent moon. Let the spine neutralize as you open your arms to shoulder level. And then begin to rotate to your left and just look over your right palm. Let's set the right hand to the mat. Extend that left arm to the sky. Exhale, revolve upper body, hands return to the mat. Tuck the left toes under, lift the left knee. Step that right foot back into plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lengthen, rise cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Let's walk the dog a few more times. Raise up our heels and press them down. Now take a giant step forward, left foot between the hands. Positioning knee over ankle. Remember, eyes looking out. We've got that nice long line from the heel of our right foot out to the top of our head. Now let's sink the right knee down as you press to the top of your right foot. Begin lifting upper body, crescent moon. Come into neutral spine as your arms go wide. And then let's rotate right and just look over that left palm. Lowering the left hand down, sending that right arm high. Exhale that hand down. Tuck your toes under. Lifting up that right knee. Now let's step the right foot forward. Toes and heels out. Let your upper body rest against your thighs. And then from there, let's inhale and slowly roll all the way up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale to your heart. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold the body forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Inhale, roll up, reach high to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again to the sky and exhale, fold the body forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes and heels out. Inhale, rolling up, reach to the sky. Exhale into heart. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes and heels out. Inhale, roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to heart. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. And exhale again, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes and heels out. Inhale, rolling up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again to the sky and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale as we lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes and heels out. Inhale, roll up. Reach high to the sky. Exhale to our heart. Inhale again, extend. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Now let's cradle elbows and palms of hands. Let your head drop within that frame. And feel your upper body resting against your thighs. Let your fingers release to the mat. Take a giant step back with that right foot, bringing you into your lunge. Now push the right heel down and turn your right toes out. Let's draw a straight line from the left heel to the back of the right heel and start lifting upper body. Meanwhile, check that knee remains over ankle. Pressing down through second, third, and fourth toes on that left foot. Hip bones facing forward, shoulders square over hips, arms extend. Breathing away any tension, tightness in the neck or the shoulders. Let the arms stretch forward. And then open the arms wide. Stay long in the waist and let's hinge forward, bringing rib cage close to your front thigh. for warrior airplane. And then let's release hands to the mat. Start to extend the left leg straighter and push your right leg behind you, hip level. Position hands so they form a tripod with your left foot, and that is simply tripod balance. We can remain like that or align our left thumb with our left pinky toe. Start to roll that right hip open, adding that right arm up towards the sky for half moon balance. Exhale as that hand returns to the mat. And let's step back again, bringing us back into runner's lunge. From there, we're simply walking ourselves around to form a straddle. We're going to face the wide edge of our mat. So we've got our toes in, our heels out, hands directly under shoulders. Let's inhale, look out with flat back. And then exhale, bending the elbows, letting your forehead drop. And just allow your body to let go. Push down into your palms so we get those arms straighter and straighter. And then from there, we're going to raise the heels. So we're just pressing down into those big toe knuckles. And then let the heels press back down. And from there, let's bend the knees and try pulling that tailbone down towards the mat. And again, just let the upper body kind of go. Start straightening the legs. Once again, pushing down through those palms. Now let's slide left hand over so it's centered beneath us, and then use your right hand to push on top of that left. Inhale, opening the arm to the side. Exhale, revolve at the waist. There's our twisting straddle. And then as we exhale, let's lower that arm halfway to shoulder level. And then inhale, lift the left arm so we're in our straddle airplane. And then slowly rising from there, bringing us into five-pointed star. So we want to ensure the palms are facing open to the sky, feet a little wider than the hips, toes in, heels out. And feel like you're being really stretched from the center of your body outward. As we inhale, start to reach up towards the sky. Let your fingertips meet. Let your palms press together. And then lace all of your fingers. Turn your palms to the sky. While you're pushing up with your palms, pull down with your shoulders. And feel like you're getting taller and longer out of your waist. Let's do a strong side bend to our left. Inhale back up to the sky. Exhale, bending right. Inhale to the sky. And then as we exhale, let the arms come forward. Continue to push out through your palms. And then as we release, we'll open the arms nice and wide. Inhale the arms back up. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward, brush that floor. Inhale back up. Exhale again, bending and rising. These are our sunflowers. Exhale, bend. Inhale, rise. Again, exhale, bend. Inhale, rise. Let's all try one more. Exhale, bend. And inhale, rise. And then let your arms go wider and wider. And we're back into our star. Now we're ready to turn our left toes to the front end of our mat. Align our left heel with our right arch this time. Keeping everything nice and open. Start to bend the left knee. Let it inch out over your ankle without going past your toes. Look out past that left hand. Feel the stretch from fingers to fingers. Start extending forward. Now lift the left as you lower your right. Turning left palm to the sky, reverse warrior. And then come back into warrior two. Now pull the left leg straight without locking. And then let's rebend. Again, pulling straight without locking. And rebend. Once more, pulling straight, 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 straight. Now start reaching that right hip to the right. And that left arm reaches out, 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 farther and farther away from that right hip once we can't go any farther. Go ahead and send that left hand to the mat and reach your right hand towards that sky. Feel like you're pressing your body open against that invisible wall behind you. Taking one more inhale. Exhale, start to bend that left knee. Placing your left hand on the mat or your forearm on your thigh, extended angle pose. And then start to lay the right arm across your right ear, letting that right palm face the sky. And we're kind of peeking up towards the sky under that right armpit. And then we'll inhale the arm up. And as we exhale, revolve upper body. Come back into your runner's lunge. From there, let's step back with our left foot and hold a good strong plank. Exhale as we lower down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. Now you can stay in plank or insert a push-up. And then exhale back up into downward facing dog. Let's take the right leg, extend through the right heel, and reach that leg up towards the sky. Three-legged dog. Stepping that right foot forward between the hands, bringing us back into lunge. And then from there, pushing down with our left hand, inhaling right arm to the side, exhale, revolve at the waist, twisting lunge. And then exhale that hand down. Let's step the left foot forward. Toes close in, heels stay apart. Start to bend your knees. And while you're bending your knees, pull them closer and closer together. And then we're going to lift our rib cage away from our thighs. Add the arms alongside your ears, and there's your chair pose. Inhale, stretch high to the sky. Exhale, hands to our heart. Inhale again, extend. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Again, let's cradle elbows in the palms of our hands, forming a frame around that head, letting upper body rest against our thighs. And then let your fingers release to the mat. We'll take that giant step back with our left foot, starting out in lunge, and then pushing the left heel down, turning left toes out, aligning our right heel with the back of our left heel, and we start lifting up our body. Checking to make sure right knee remains over the ankle, hip bones forward, shoulders squared out over the hips. Add your arms, warrior one. Feel your body weight remain centered equally into both feet. Let the arms extend forward. And then open the arms wide, stay long in the waist, and hinge forward so we end up in warrior airplane. Now let your hands return to the mat. Lift to the ball of your left foot and start to push the right leg straight. Extend the left leg behind you, hip level. Meanwhile, we've got our hands positioned so they form a tripod with our right foot. We can remain like that or align our right thumb with our right pinky toe. Start rolling that left hip open and then extending left arm to the sky. Takes us into half moon balance. Exhale, the hand comes down if it's lifted. And then we all step back, bringing us back into lunge. From there, we get to walk ourselves around to face the wide edge of our mat. Toes either straight ahead or turned in slightly. Hands directly under shoulders. Knees can be as bent as you need them to be. Inhaling, we look out with flat back. And then exhaling, we're bending the elbows and we're simply melting towards the earth. Go ahead and push down into your palms so your arms get straighter and straighter. And then let's raise our heels so we end up on our big toe knuckles once again. Slowly sink the heels back down. And then let's bend the knees and pull that tailbone down. Push the legs straighter and straighter. Push down into those palms. Now let's inch that right hand over so it's centered beneath us and push on it with your left hand. And then inhale, start opening the left arm to the side. Exhale, revolve at your waist, twisting straddle. Exhale, lower the left arm to about shoulder level. And then inhale, lift the right arm to shoulder level. There's our straddle airplane. Inhaling again, we're lifting. That brings us up into 5-pointed star with our toes in, our heels out, feet about hips distance or a little wider, palms opening to the sky. Top of the head is being drawn to the sky. Fingertips are extending outwards. And we can feel our feet pressing into the earth. Good, now let your palms rotate to face forward. And let's bring the hands closer and closer together in front of us. Once there, pressing index fingers together. And then third, fourth, and fifth, and finally the thumbs. And then clasp your hands. And now we're going to press just the index fingers together, extending all the way out. Keep lengthening as you begin to lift those arms, allowing them to frame your head while keeping the arms a little bit in front of your ears. Stretching longer and longer. Let's do a little back bend. And then return to neutral. And do a strong side bend to your right. Inhale back up and side bend to your left. And then inhale, lift back up. Good, now from here, let's lower the arms and lift them back up. As we lower the arms, let's bend the knee, brush the earth, and inhale back up for our sunflowers. Exhale, bend and brush. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bend. Inhale, rise. Once more, bend. And rise. Now let the arms go open wider and wider and wider. And you're back into 5-pointed star. From there, we're ready to turn our right toes to the front end of our mat. Align our right heel with our left arch, keeping the front of our body facing the side of our mat. Bend that right knee. Let it find its way out over your ankle without pushing past your toes. Again, centering your body weight equally into both feet. Extend that right arm forward. Now lift the right as you lower your left. And then turn your right palm to the sky. Reverse warrior. let's come back into warrior two. Pulling right leg straight without locking. And rebend. Pulling straight. And rebend. And pulling straight. Now we start to pull the left hip left, and we start reaching out with that right arm like we're reaching away from the left hip. Once we can't go any farther, go ahead and lower your right and feel your left fingers being drawn towards the sky. Very open, breathe. Take one more inhale. On our exhale, we're going to bend the right knee, and we can either place our forearm on our thigh, or we could be reaching our right hand to the mat, extended angle pose. And then we're going to start to lower that left arm across the left ear, turning left palm to the sky, kind of gazing up past your armpit, side angle pose. Inhale the arm back up. And then as we exhale, let's revolve upper body. Come back onto the ball of your left foot. We're in lunge. Stepping right foot back, holds our plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes. We're back up into down dog. Inhale, we're into plank. We can remain there, or you can insert your push-up. And then we're back up into down dog. Let's take the left leg, start extending through the heel behind us, and then reaching towards the sky for three-legged dog. Send that left foot between your hands, bringing you back into runner's lunge. And now let's push down through the right palm. Inhale, left arm to the side. Exhale, revolve at the waist. And there's our twisting lunge. Exhale the left hand down. Step the right foot in. Toes are closed, heels are apart. We start bending the knees like we're about to sit in a tiny chair. And while we're doing that, we're pulling the knees closer together. We're lifting our ribs away from our thighs, adding arms alongside ears for chair pose. And then inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to our heart. And then let your arms extend at your sides, moving into standing mountain pose. So now begin to shift your weight into your right foot. Feel all 5 of your toes stretched apart. Kind of press down through the second and third toes. And then take that left heel and place it against your right ankle bone. Then we'll place our hands together at heart center and try lifting our left toes off the floor, moving into our tree pose. And remember, we can place that left foot anywhere on the right leg as long as you're not pushing the heel of your left foot into the side of your knee. And then if you wish, you can grow the branches of your tree. Let's lower the branches and then reroot that tree. And return to standing mountain pose. And now we're ready for the other side. So now we're shifting our weight into our left foot. We're spreading our toes out as wide as we can, pushing down into those second, third toes, and then placing your right heel against your left ankle bone and your hands at your heart center. Keep that belly button tight, focal point for your eyes, lifting up that right foot. Growing the branches of your tree if you'd like. Lowering our branches. Rerouting our tree. Coming back into standing mountain pose. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, open just the arms. Allow them to hook together behind your back. Once that's done, start to pull down with those knuckles. Opening the heart, opening your throat. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, hinge. Lead with your ribs. Folding, folding, folding forward. Once there, let your head drop. And let those arms extend higher to the sky. And then exhale, let's release. Fingers return to the mat. Go ahead and step back. Right foot, left foot. There's our good strong plank. Keep right shoulder over right wrist. Let's turn for side plank. Modify to the side of your knee if you'd like. And then let's all take that left foot and simply step it across. So it's like you're threading that right leg under your left. And then from there, we're all going to bend the right knee so we can sit down onto that right hip. And then pull the right heel closer to your body and step the left foot a little bit farther across. You've kind of got those little pretzel legs. And then we'll take the right hand and bring the heel of our hand close to our tailbone. Try bringing the left upper arm into the inner left thigh. Inhale, taller and straighter. And then as we exhale, think about rotating at the waist so we can look farther over that right shoulder. And then from there, let's inhale left arm to the sky. Exhale, let it open down. And then let's uncross. And we'll come back around, making our way onto all fours. Let's sink our navel, lift our tailbone, lift our head, open our heart, cow. Exhale, rounding for cat. And then return to neutral. Tuck the toes, press back up into down dog. And then inhale into plank. Left shoulder over left wrist this time. Opening for side plank. Again, feel free to modify by setting the side of your left knee on the mat. We'll step the right foot across. And then from there, we're all going to bend the left knee, sink down onto the left hip. Pull that left heel in closer to your bottom. You've got the right foot stepped even farther across that left thigh. We're going to press that upper right arm against inner right thigh as you walk the left hand closer to your tailbone. Inhale, taller and straighter. Exhale, rotating so we can look over that left shoulder. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Exhale, it floats down. We can uncross and come back around onto all fours. Once again, let's sink our navel, lift our tailbone, lift our head, open our heart, cow. Exhale, round up for cat. And then return to that neutral place. Let's walk our feet back so we're in a full plank. And then let's ease down onto our forearms. So we want to keep our shoulders over our elbows, eyes looking out past the end of your mat. Belly button tight, but buttock stays relaxed. Good, and then ease down onto your knees. Start to walk the hands in. Let's separate the knees, big toes together. Push back with your tailbone. Start pulling your chest between your knees and rest your forehead down. Extending fingers to the end of your mat, palms to the sky. Threading left arm through right armpit, sink your shoulder down. And let's bring that arm out. We'll switch other side. And then bring the arm back out. And then let's bring the hands closer to our knees. We can press the upper body away from the mat. And let's find our way around, have a seat. Let's extend the legs out straight. Place your hands on either side of your hips. Push out through your heels and then push down with your palms. And relax just a tiny bit. We're going to bring our hands a little bit farther behind us. So I want you to point your fingertips right at your butt. Spread out those fingers nice and wide. And then tighten your belly and start to lift those hips as you push down with the bottoms of your feet. And then as we exhale, we can sink the hips back down. And then we're ready to walk the hands forward, pushing back through the tailbone, leading with your ribs, folding closer and closer to your thighs. And then let's slowly come back up. And then once we're up, let's bend the knees so we can bring the soles of our feet closer together. And let your feet rest in the palms of your hands. As you pull your heels closer to your body, think about widening your knees. Exhale, let's release. And then let's take our legs out straighter. And push out through the heels of your feet. Let your hands rest in front of you. And then we're going to start to walk the hands away from us, lengthening your spine. So don't let your back round out. We want to think about getting our belly button to the mat, not the head. If we can get our belly button to the mat, our head's automatically going to be there. But take away any rounding out of your spine and really focus on inner thighs and outer hips. And then from there, we can walk back in. And just take the left hand, slide it towards the left ankle, stretch the right arm high, side bend over, palm facing towards the sky. And then back up, we'll do the same thing other side. So we slide the right hand over, send the left arm up, side stretch. And then we'll lift back up. And from there, let's bring both legs together. And let's bend our knees so we can place our hands behind our thighs. Feel your shoulders drop away from your ears. Maintain a nice straight spine by holding that belly button tight. And then inch by inch, begin to lift those feet. Go where you can without rounding your back. Now see if you can let go. And then slowly open down. Once we're all the way down, stretch everything as straight as you can. Reach out through all of your fingers, push out to your heels. And then let your body go soft. Float the arms back up and return them to your sides. Let's bend both knees, feet walk in, toes in, heels out. Again, keep your feet spaced apart so that they're about hips distance apart. And start to slowly peel off the mat, pressing up into bridge. Making sure when we've made it into our bridge, again, we're feeling gluteals and hamstrings, not quads and knees. And then absolutely as slowly as you can, we're sinking back down, imprinting our spine into the mat, one segment at a time. Actually press down through the lower back and then let it kind of rebound to its natural curve. And we can slide one leg out at a time. And adjust your body until you feel like you can fully relax. You're not feeling any points of pressure. act of kindness is too small. The gift of kindness may start as a small ripple that over time can turn into a tidal wave, affecting the lives of many. Let's set aside all of our anxious thoughts. Make a choice to live today with courage, with an open heart, a grateful heart, and a hopeful heart, spreading random act of kindness wherever we can. Remember, my soul honors your soul. I honor that place in you where the entire universe resides. I honor the light, the love, the truth, the beauty, and the peace within you, because it is also within me. In sharing these things, we are united, we are the same, we are one. Namaste. Thank you for joining me this morning. Be healthy, be safe, and be kind.